Today we are making a dinner with a Jimmy Dean sausage. I use hot, but you don't have to use hot. You can get the regular kind unless you like hot foods like we do. You will need 1.5 cups of long grain rice. I use Mahatma, but any other kind rice that you would like, you can substitute it. 4 cloves of garlic that I will peel and then grate it into the food. 1/2 teaspoon of oregano leaves, 1/2 teaspoon of marjoram leaf, 1/4 teaspoon of basil, 1/4 teaspoon of cumin, 1/2 teaspoon of regular paprika, 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, 2 teaspoons of chicken powder or granules, whichever you have. I use 1 teaspoon of red crushed peppers, but if you don't like things too hot, just leave it out. 4 tablespoons of parsley flakes, 3 tablespoons of chopped chives. I mix it all together and have it ready. You also need 4 cups of water. I use a non-stick pan with a top, but you can use any pan that you would like. I also use a little bit duck fat that I add to my cooking process, but you can use any oil of your choice. Here is the peeled garlic, and I use a grater, which I grate the garlic into the cooking rice, because my husband does not like garlic, so once it's grated up, he doesn't even know it's in it. You can't even taste it. It gives a good flavor to your food, plus it's healthy. And here is our Jimmy Dean sausage, a little crumbled up. Before we put it in the pan, we fry the sausage first. Then we take it out, fry the rice, turn it on high. I'm adding a little of my duck fat to this pan, so this way it doesn't stick. While this is heating up, I will get myself a bowl so I can put the sausage in and then fry the rice afterwards. Here's my bowl that I'm going to put the sausage in. So after I fry the sausage, I take the sausage out and then I fry the rice. Fat is getting hot, so let's add our sausage to this pan. You hear the nice sizzle. This sausage and rice meal is made especially and created for my friend Hannelore in Georgia, but everybody is welcome to recreate it. Once your sausage is nicely fried, we're going to take it out and put it in a bowl. Okay, let's put this baby in a bowl here. Take it out. I'm adding some of my duck fat to fry the rice in. You can use any fat or grease that you would like. Let's add our rice to have it fried. Put it in here. And keep stirring it. Keep on stirring it until it gets a little brown. And then after that we will add our water and the spices and cook it until the water pretty much evaporates. And then we will add our fried sausage, put the top on and take it off the heat, set it aside, and that will be done by then. Just leave it sitting for about 15 minutes. On stirring so we don't burn our rice. I will give you a closer up how the rice looks after you browned it a little bit. This is how the fried rice looks. I think the rice is nice and brown. You don't want to burn it. That's not a good flavor. let's take it off the heat, because if I pour the water in and it's gonna go shh, and then we're gonna have the camera fogged up and everything else. If you don't have to make a video, it's fine, just pour the water into the hot rice. Add your spices to the rice and the liquid. I will give you a close-up in a minute to see how it looks before putting the sausage in. The fan is very noisy. I hate this fan, but I don't want the camera to get too far. See all those beautiful herbs cooking in the rice? You can really use the herbs that you like if you want to change this. And you can also just make a rice dish with the herbs and leave the sausage out. Stir it once in a while so you can see how far the water has evaporated in here. See when the water is slowly going out. Okay, I'm getting ready to incorporate the sausage. Just put that, you don't have to stir it really a lot. Just put all your sausage in. Make sure it boils up again. Then you put on the top, and thank God I can turn this fan off. And we pull it off the fire and leave this sitting for about 15 minutes. The reason we take it off the fire so it doesn't get overcooked, but we leave it with the top closed for about 15 minutes. See how nice this looks? And I forgot something. I forgot to do something when I was doing the rice. I forgot to put my garlic in here. See, you use this. I'm going to do it now. But this you do while the rice is cooking in the water. And this is how your finished rice looks. Should it not be totally done, just cook it just for a little bit longer. Let it simmer for a little bit longer, that's all. And here is a sausage and rice dish with a salad for today. But remember, you can always add a vegetable or anything else that you would like to eat it with. A little close-up of the rice. I'm getting ready to make the salad. I have 2 tomatoes here and some romaine lettuce. It's drip drying right now. Okay, we're cutting the romaine lettuce into little tiny bite-sized pieces. Cut the bigger leaves in half. The little ones you can just leave like this. Okay. Let's chop them. There's only the 2 of us, so I really don't have to make a lot of lettuce. There's only 2 of us eating, so I don't have to make a lot of salad. I'm not the biggest salad eater. My husband eats it all. See, it looks nicely. See, it looks nicely chopped like that. Chopping up the tomatoes. Cut in half. Take these little end pieces off. I don't like them. Here we go. Next one. There we go. Put this aside. Cut them into strips. Then those strips, cut them in little squares. Here they are. Add to salad. Continue with the rest of the tomatoes. And here's your nice salad. You can use any dressing of your choice. Just sprinkle it with lemon or make your own oil and vinegar dressing. And here is the whole platter. Bon appetit!